Sprawled out over a remote and rugged area of the Santa Ana Mountains of Orange County, California, is a place called Blackstar Canyon. It is a place full of craggy valleys, boulder-strewn gullies, winding trails through forest, and tangled, perilous terrain. Yet it has become a popular destination for hiking, mountain biking, horseback riding, drawing in people from all over the state and beyond. Here one can wander over miles of natural trails, roamed freely by snakes, tarantulas, and mountain lions. What many of the people who come here don't realize is that beneath the rugged beauty of the area, there is a dark history lurking, which has helped grow all manner of tales of the paranormal that have served to make this one of the strangest paranormal locations in California. Blackstar Canyon has some interesting stories behind it. It was originally called Home by the native Tongva people, who left artifacts and remains of their settlements behind. And it is with these people that one of the earlier dark accounts of Blackstar Canyon originates. Here, it is said, there was once a bloody battle carried out between the Tongva and fur trappers led by a man called William Wolfskill. It began with the natives stealing horses and cattle from ranchers in the area, something against which the ranchers had little defense at the time. It was only when the hardened and well-armed fur trappers arrived that they could finally fight back, with the ranchers making a deal with the trappers to hunt the thieves down. And so in 1831, a group of trappers headed out to confront the perpetrators. By all accounts, it was an absolute massacre, with the trappers' long rifles and expert marksmanship making quick work of the small bow and arrow wielding group of Tongva. And according to reports, not a single trapper fell in the one-sided battle. In later years, the canyon fell under Mexican rule, where it was known as Canyon of the Indians, and it became known for its vast coal deposits. The Blackstar Coal Mining Company was founded here in 1879, from where the canyon now gets its name, and various mines were dug into the canyon, the evidence of which can still be seen today, including rusted, decrepit mining equipment, abandoned shafts, and forgotten piles of coal. During its mining days, the canyon had another taste of blood, as the operation was very unsafe by today's standards, and an untold number of coal miners died here in collapses and other deadly mining accidents. In 1899, there was yet another grim tale, when a ranching dispute devolved into a gunfight that ended with the death of rancher James Gregg at the hands of two brothers named Thomas and Henry Hungerford, who owned the nearby Rancho Escanado. Many wonder if James Gregg still wanders the trails, seeking revenge. In recent times, there have been countless deadly crashes on the extremely dark and twisting, unmaintained road that zigzags through the area, as well as fatal accidents involving hikers not prepared for the rough terrain. There have been mysterious disappearances here as well, as numerous unconfirmed reports of being shot by squatters who put up bogus no trespassing and private property signs, despite the fact that the land is public. 1980s, there was also plenty of reports of satanic rituals being carried out in the dim wilderness here. Considering all of this, it is perhaps not surprising that there would be spooky ghost stories from Blackstar Canyon. And there are plenty of them. One of the more commonly reported paranormal phenomena from here is seeing the apparitions of Native Americans, Spanish conquerors, and old-timey miners wandering about the area, as well as lesser divine shadow figures said to merely stare down from the craggy cliffs above, and which have been referred to as the Dark Watchers. People will also report being followed by dwarfs in hooded cloaks, or mysterious orbs of light, or of seeing strange glows from the treetops. There are also numerous reports of disembodied voices, footsteps, tribal drums, screams, howls, and other spooky and anomaly sounds out along the trails at night. Even more ominous is a demonic beastly figure said to prowl a popular 2.5-mile hiking and biking trail in the area. And the so-called Blackstar demon is supposedly known to be very aggressive and violent, pushing, clawing, and biting the unwary, and its growling voice has purportedly been picked up in EVP sessions carried out by paranormal investigators. On top of all of this are other phenomena such as Bigfoot sightings, and the area is also considered a UFO hotspot. Chris August of OC Ghost and Legends Tours, which organizes a ghost walk along the trails of the canyon, has said all of this. Blackstar Canyon is a paranormal grab bag. We see everything out here that you can imagine. Blackstar is a triple threat. Outside of ghost, there are reports of possible Sasquatch sightings in the National Forest. In the early morning hours, we've also spotted weird things in the sky. Many people believe the massacre of the Tongva Gabriel Inyo people spawned a demon. Visitors to the canyon report the sensation of feeling as though they are being watched. Many witnesses claim to have encountered the Blackstar Canyon demon. The demon is said to lurk in the shadows, often frightening unsuspecting hikers and bikers as it crosses the path several yards in front of them. The demon appears as a dark humanoid shape, roaming about the mountainside. According to Patch, there have been many deadly wrecks on the canyon roads around midnight. In addition, there are claims of missing hikers still in the canyon after, again, midnight. There are also tales of the restless ghosts of coal miners from the now defunct coal mine located in the canyon. Witnesses claim to see the apparitions of coal miners near and around the closed mine. Another ghost story associated with the canyon has ancient Mexican roots. The tale is about a mother, known as La Llorona, who murdered her children and then committed suicide. Her ghost has been reported as wandering the canyon in a flowing white gown, crying and wailing as he searches for her children. Other ghostly canyon dwellers reported in the area include phantom ghosts of Spanish conquerors, strange lights in the treetops, spirits invoked via satanic rituals performed in the canyon during the 1980s, ghostly human-like figures with lion heads, Bigfoot-like creature tromping through the bush, unusual non-animal and non-human sounds, disembodied whispers, and phantom footsteps. There are several stories about deaths and murders in the canyon. It's difficult to sift through what is myth and what is truth, but when it comes to ghost stories, there are plenty of ghostly character to psych you out before you venture into the canyon. OC Ghosts and Legends offers a ghost walk along the Blackstar Canyon Trail at night. The tour company states they and their tour guests have experienced strange, ghostly phenomena, and they share these personal stories with people while taking the tour. Some of the newer tales of the Blackstar Canyon demon and other paranormal stories might have been inspired by an eyewitness account in the book Weird California. The story tells of a group that stopped their car in front of the gated entrance and witnessed spectral dwarf shadows and hoods marching toward them. This story spawned an internet sensation, and the story morphed into all manner of ghostly tales. It remains uncertain of how much of this is real and how much of this is just spooky urban legends and campfire stories that have sprung up around an undeniably creepy place. What are we to make of these tales? And if there is anything to this at all, what does it signify? And why are these things drawn to this place? Blackstar Canyon is open to hiking and has ghost tours that run through it for the truly adventurous. So maybe the best way to find out is to go check it out for yourself. Just keep an eye out for those shadows. Thank you all for joining me in this little episode of the Blackstar Canyon, home of hauntings and high strangeness. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and don't be afraid to go and do your own research on the Blackstar Canyon. Until next time, guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, please feel free to share it out. Thank you guys. See you next time.